Completely unscripted. We did not mean for everyone to applaud for the musicians, but thank you, you're doing a wonderful job. My name's Melissa. I was born on the lands of the Wiradjuri. I reside now on the lands of the Gadigal. I'll go through some housekeeping with you all before we commence. Before the academic procession enters the hall, could you please turn all mobile phones to silent? A reminder, photography is being taken before, during and after this ceremony. We have no fire drills scheduled for today, so if at any stage you hear an alarm or an alert tone, please stand by in case of evacuation. If you hear a second or different alarm or alert tone, then you need to be ready to evacuate. There's no need to panic. You'll follow the instructions of the fire wardens. Graduands, congratulations, you have made it. It's the first of many rounds of applause we will hear on this stage, and we're very pleased to hear them. You are all currently sitting in an allocated seat if you're graduating today. You're seated in the order that you will receive your award and the order you come on the stage. Please do not move from this seat unless you are asked to by one of our staff members. During the conferral of awards, we will ask for you to stand, turn to the right, and stay in your correct order as you progress towards the stage. Please follow the directions of the staff, as we will tell you what you need to do. Occasionally, we may ask you to move along and sit down on a different seat. Bring that ticket that was given to you at the time you registered, and you'll pass that to Andrew. Andrew's standing at the side of the stage, and he has the same list that our team are using to read out the names, and he's just going to give a final check to see that you are in the correct order, because if we have somebody come up on stage and a different name is read, it's a little bit of turning around and coming back, so that's fine, we've practiced this. Graduands, when your name is called, you stand up and you walk to the centre of that stage in front of the table. Professor Peter Ryan is the chair of the Board of Directors. He will be handing the certificate. Peter will hold one side of the certificate while the graduand holds the other. If you would like to shake hands, place your hand out and it will be acknowledged, and Professor Ryan will be more than happy to shake your hand. Your photo will be taken at that point in time, so look towards the photographer, giving a wave to the front, and smile. Savour this moment. You've worked hard for it. Then you take your testament and you walk to the other side of the stage towards our musicians, and Jade will present you with a gift. Then you'll follow the directions of our staff to go back to a different seat to the one you started in. So at the conclusion of the ceremony, everybody will be asked to stand for the academic recession. That's where the academics on the stage here exit via that middle aisle. We invite all graduands to follow behind the academics, and then the guests will stand and exit after the graduands. And for everyone, today is your day. To family and friends, I say please feel free to express yourselves in congratulating the graduands. They deserve the commendations for their achievements after much personal sacrifice. Our guests, you are welcome to take photos of the ceremony. However, we ask that you do remain seated throughout. Keep the aisles unobstructed to assist with the smooth running of today's events. Housekeeping is now covered. It's time to begin the ceremony. Please stand for the academic procession.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the May 2025 graduation ceremony of ACAP University College. My name is Jeff Brooksmith, Sydney Campus Manager, and I am your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's proceedings. I would like to offer a special welcome to those watching the ceremony via the live stream. We are so very pleased to be able to provide this for those unable to join us in the auditorium today. I would now like to invite Benoni Bayliss, representative of the Metropolitan Aboriginal Land Council, to perform the customary welcome to country.
Before I begin, I'd like to teach you a word. It's a greeting in the local language of the Gadigal people of Sydney. So when I greet you, please, and this is also for the dignitaries on the stage here, please do greet me back using the same word. So when we see each other, we say warami. Can you say warami? Warami. That was a really conservative effort. A little bit more energy would be great. Warami. Warami. Yo, too deadly. Budiri gamru, ngaya bimbibila binui ngaya garagal nyora, ngaya wayenga iora wanarua bandila ngera ngaya biana biriga bagangalu waka waka wuli wuli ngera ngaya ngi binui miti miti ngaya Redfern garagal nyora. So assuming you all know what I said, I'll just get... No, so in English, my name is Benoni Bales. I'm a proud Aboriginal woman from Redfern. My family descend from here in Sydney. In 1824, some of my families was removed as a part of the stolen generations. But in language, it's very important that we raise that vibration and bring the ancestors in, because we're asking for safe passage. We're asking for the ancestors whose spirits remain with this land, give you their blessing, but also provide you with safe passage and make sure that you get home safely. I represent the Metropolitan Local Aboriginal Land Council, but I'm also here with the blessing of my elders. We are on Gadigal land. Gadi means grass tree. Gal is the suffix for man or person. So Gadigal land. The totem here is the sand goanna, and we are of Gawara, the whale dreaming. What is a welcome to country? Why are acknowledgements of country so important? Well, as my grandmother would say, these are our ancient diplomatic protocols. We have been practicing this protocol for thousands and thousands of years, and it reminds us of how we conduct ourselves whilst on country. For example, we look after each other. We look after Mother Earth, our country always, as Mother Earth unites all people back to one. I really want to pay respects now to elders, not only the elders of this land, but to each and every one of your elders as well, because without our elders, we simply would not be here today. I pay my respects to any First Nations peoples in this room, and I also extend that same respect to non-Indigenous brothers and sisters also joining us. On behalf of the Metropolitan Local Aboriginal Land Council, we say Wan Gari Warami, hello and welcome. Wan Gari Gamarara, welcome my friends. Wan Gari Garigal Nyora. Now, in closing, I have two last comments to make. One of those is that this welcome to country is a reminder of how not only how we conduct ourselves whilst on country, but also it's an invitation for non-Indigenous Australia to walk with us First Nations peoples, not only in the spirit of reconciliation, but in the spirit of keeping this ancient culture alive. And as Australians, this is on all of us, because we've lost our culture in Sydney once. We don't want to lose it again, so it's up to all of us to preserve this history and this culture. But also, the second part of that is my grandmother's legacy. My grandmother would often say, our actions today determine the kind of ancestor we will be to the children of the future. My grandmother would say, we need to ensure that the future generations have the inherent rights to fresh water to drink, clean air to breathe, and good food supplies to nourish and sustain all life for as many generations in front of us as we do behind us. So it is up to all of us Australians to protect, to preserve, and to be honourable in our actions and in our intentions. So may we move forward together as one mob who share this country. In closing, I say Gidirigoa, which means thank you, and I have one last ask of you. Can you say Yano Yano? That means you want to see me again, which I hope is true. Welcome to the lands of the Gadigal people, and may the ancestors whose spirits remain with this land protect you, guide you, and bless you always. Congratulations and enjoy life. Thank you.
Benoit, before you head off, on behalf of ACAP and those assembled here, I would like to thank you and the Metropolitan Aboriginal Land Council for your welcome. Please accept this gift as a token of our thanks. We are gathered in this auditorium today to celebrate the academic achievements and professional development of a large number of students. To begin our celebration, I invite Ms. Lara Jacques, General Manager of ACAP University College, to officially welcome our distinguished guests, graduands, their families and friends, academics and staff of the college.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, esteemed guests, graduates, colleagues, family, and friends. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you today to this wonderful occasion in the life of our graduates. Today is a very special and exciting day for the ACAP community, and I can only imagine how proud you are of your friends and family graduating today. Today represents the culmination of the great commitment, effort and dedication of each of you across the time that you've spent at ACAP. The achievement for which, again, I'm sure you are all very proud. To graduates, while this is your day and your achievement, I want you to remember those who have helped you along the way. Your family, your friends, and our incredible ACAP educators. To our many wonderful ACAP staff and educators, thank you so much for all that you've done to educate and open the minds of all of those who are graduating today. There are many within the ACAP community who contribute to the success of all graduates today, not just our incredible educators. I would like to thank the many student-facing and other teams who have delivered their hard work, including the student engagement team, the student learning, accessibility, placement teams, student counselling, and all of the back of office and administrative staff who have helped our graduates to reach this incredible milestone. Thank you. At ACAP, we study, explore, and immerse ourselves in what it is to be human in each of our disciplines: psychology, counselling, criminology, social work, and management. In your future career, your focus will be to engage, to support, and at times challenge those around you and who you are working with to further enhance our local and global communities. I encourage you to lead with empathy, to listen deeply, and never forget the life-changing impact the work that you will do will have on those around you. During my career so far, in addition to the skills and the experiences I've gotten from formal education, one of the most powerful and positive impacts have been the networks that I've created. The people I've met informally and formally, and those who I've learnt from, those who have challenged me, and those who I keep in touch with on a regular basis. I hope that during your time at ACAP, you have made the connections that will last. I hope you have connected with your educators, your ACAP staff members, your industry, and of course, your fellow graduates here today. Connections can be very, very powerful. They can open doors, they can support you, and they can inspire you. After today, we are very immensely proud to call you alumni. I hope that you will keep connected with us, share your stories and what's happening as you progress into the next stage of your career, whether that be in profession, practice, or other adventures. Thank you very much for your time here at ACAP. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you here, and congratulations, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Lara. And now on to the conferring of awards. Today's ceremony is one of the most ancient ceremonies of higher education. It is the formal presentation of candidates by the faculty, represented by a leading academic from each discipline, to ACAP University College Chair of Board of Directors, representing the authority of the institution to confer the awards. For each graduating cohort of a higher education course, we also acknowledge the graduates with a grade point average of 6.75 or higher as graduating with merit. We begin with the presentation of awards in the discipline of counselling. I invite Ms. Sally Thompson-Campora, Discipline Lead, Counselling Sydney, to present the graduands to our Chair of Board of Directors, Professor Ryan.
Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidate for the Diploma of Counselling Skills, Martine Chait. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidate for the Associate Degree of Counselling Skills, Lidjija Picard. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Counselling, Linda Bartolone. Olivia Frazier. Arthur Thomas Graves. Gail Griffiths. Matthew Hardy. Sophie Hooper. Sarah Kimber. Jamie Pollard. Elizabeth May Proctor. Rita Sheuki Tabaya. Queenie Tran. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidate for the Graduate Certificate of Counselling, Angelica Ortega. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Graduate Diploma of Counselling, Gabby Jane Browning. Winnie Cheng. Carla Crespi. Nicola Espley. Trina Louise Francis. Lisa Jane Gilmore. Liz Mitchell. Scott Mitchell. Nicole Richards. Anna Catherine Tracy. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Counselling and Psychotherapy, Burak Alobaid. Mubara Aitken. Austin Breakwell. Sophie Louise Bryant. Alyssa Chant Havong. Emily Conferral. Estelle Coleman. Kerselin Conlon. Latisha Cross. Alda Rosa Curtis. Ka Wei Di. Anne Edval. Amanda Louise Flowers. Jodie Frazell. Logan Gillen. Tanya Grippy. Kaylee May Harding. Kylie Haywood. Louise Rachel Norris Henley. Brian Chow Long Lu. Isabel Catherine Matthews. Niall Barra Anthony McDonnell. Margaret Minikin. Boaz Nothman. Liana Jubika Pagano. Lisa Parata. Amelia Joy Quinane. Melise Shen. Anna Welsh. Jessica Wu.
Thank you, Sally. I now invite Dr. Susan Evans, Senior Lecturer, Discipline of Social Work, Sydney, to present the graduands to our Chair of Board of Directors, Professor Ryan.
Warm greetings, everyone. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work. Jeffath Bimpong Banor. Smriti Bihal. Tanapon Jadpum. Sanya Johar. Halem Kaur. Sokman Preet Kaur. Smita Kadka. Amir Khatri. Ashley Liavi. Syed Mohib Zaidi. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidate of the Graduate Certificate in Human Services, Anjali. Professor Ryan, I present to you the graduates of the Master of Social Work qualifying. Latifat Iria Ulawa Adams. Elisha Adikari. Poonam Bista. Sandiha Dahal. Yugona Ekjay. Deborah Famakinwa. Swastika Gora. Kibita Garum. Catherine Isabel Hillman. Rishab Iyer. Sandhya Joshi. Mahisha Kaluway Dawagi. Hermeet Kaur. Alana Chanel Kiprovsky. Belinda Kate Libita. Regine Hizon Lanera. Aruna Mala. Janita Mala. Presha Mala. Celeste Nakami. Chatel Pandey. Lakshmi Poodle. Prasidi Putasani. Dasana Ray. Shaylee Rana. Daisy Jepchurcher Ratu. Rachel Sarsia. Jalana Shrestha. Sanju Shrestha. Ritisha Subaidi. Sahar Sultan. Suman Thakori. Akash Tapa. Selena Tapa.
Thank you, Dr. Evans. I would now like to introduce our occasional speaker for today, Mrs. Gina Saliba. Gina is ACAP's Associate Dean, Scholarship and Capability, who has come to ACAP after working many years in both high school education as well as other universities and many other careers. Gina is a very fascinating lady if you get to talk to her about her past. Gina is a senior leader at ACAP and also a treasured member of our team who always brings warmth and positivity to everything she does. We are so fortunate not just to have Gina as part of our ACAP family, but to also have her here today to share some insights with you. Please join me in welcoming Gina.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, colleagues, very proud family and friends, and most importantly, our remarkable graduands. Today is a moment of immense pride and accomplishment. Congratulations on achieving your qualification, a significant milestone that represents years of dedication, sacrifice and resilience. You have demonstrated that discipline and determination necessary to reach this point, and today we celebrate all that you have achieved, so well done. I would like to share a little bit about my own journey, a journey filled with learning, growth and a deep passion for education. I'm the youngest of 3 children and first in family to attend university. My parents immigrated from Italy to Australia seeking a promising future, and they instilled in me and my brothers a deep respect for education, hard work, ambition, and of course, a love of food. Food was non-negotiable. Growing up, education was seen as a pathway to opportunity. That belief has shaped my life. I wish I could share with you a photo of me at age 5, standing on my front veranda in my blue and white checked uniform. With my right hand on my hip, I can reenact this, my right hand on my hip and my left hand holding my brown hard case school bag, packed with, of course, a three-course Italian-inspired lunch. I was excited to start my first day of kindergarten. Little did I know then that I was about to embark on a lifetime to this very day of education and learning. I fell in love with school and learning from the very beginning, and I continue to love it to this very day. I know that some days the thinking, the writing and studying that needs to be done can be really hard, but as hard as it is just as rewarding. I've always been passionate about gaining new knowledge in whatever form that takes, and also creating learning moments for others that are fun and memorable. So it was only natural that I became an educator, and as an educator, it has always been my mission to ignite that same passion for lifelong learning in others. Before joining ACAP, I spent many years working as a secondary education teacher and later moved into higher education, working in universities. Throughout my career, one thing has remained constant: a deep belief in the power of education to transform lives. Now in my role as Associate Dean Scholarship and Capability, I have the privilege of supporting other educators to pursue excellence in teaching and to keep growing their professional and academic journeys. Like me, as you step into the professional world, you are carrying forward the skills, insights and values that your studies have cultivated. Your qualification is not just an academic achievement. It is a powerful statement of your commitment to contribute meaningfully to society and community. Whether in counselling, social work, psychological sciences, criminology, coaching, management, or other disciplines that you may segue into, your work will have a lasting impact on individuals, on families, and on communities. That is both powerful and a privilege. The community and human services sector holds great responsibility and expectations, one that values compassion, ethical practice, and a deep commitment to social justice. From my own experience within the sector, I can assure you that your work will both be challenging and deeply rewarding. It is natural to feel a sense of apprehension as you move into your chosen profession. With every new beginning comes a degree of uncertainty. But remember, growth often happens just beyond the edges of our comfort zones, and the expert or specialist in something was once a beginner. As you embark on the beginning of your next chapter, I encourage you to follow your areas of interest and passion. Let your curiosity lead you to new knowledge, new challenges, and new possibilities. Enjoy the process of becoming, of learning, evolving, and discovering. Focus not solely on reaching destinations, but on appreciating the journey itself, for it's through ongoing learning that we build lives of purpose and fulfilment. Consider how you might also contribute to the growth of your profession. Scholarship, research, innovation, leadership, and mentoring are all ways to give back to the fields that have nurtured you. Every insight you gain, every contribution you make, strengthens the future for those who will follow in your footsteps. I now leave you with two quotes. I couldn't decide on just one, that I believe captures the spirit of this moment today. The first by Henry David Thoreau, an American essayist, poet and philosopher, who said, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined." And the second quote, my favourite, by the famous British actress Audrey Hepburn. "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible." Graduands, today we honour your achievements. Tomorrow you will create the future. Step forward with confidence, compassion, and the knowledge that you are ready. Congratulations, and I just hope, as I always truly believe, that the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina, for those inspiring words and your contribution to today's ceremony. Please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. I now ask back Ms. Sally Thompson-Campora, Discipline Lead of Counselling Sydney, to present the graduand from our Discipline of Law and Justice to our Chair of Board of Directors, Professor Ryan.
Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidate for the Bachelor of Criminology and Justice, Hannah Engel, with merit.
Thank you, Sally. I now invite Professor Christopher Clopper, Dean, ACAP University College, to present the graduands from our Discipline of Management to our Chair of Board of Directors, Professor Ryan.
Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Graduate Certificate of Applied Coaching. Amanda Jane Herring. Teresa Krieger. Kirsty Ward. Adrian Christopher Wicks.
Thank you, Professor Clopper. I now invite Associate Professor Fiona Ann Paps of the Discipline of Psychological Science, Sydney, to present the Discipline of Psychological Science graduands to our Chair of Board of Directors, Professor Ryan.
Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Psychological Science. Jonathan Dekimenjan. Charlotte Funua. Elle Levy. Stephanie Ling. Alana Nager. Talia Noonan. Sonia Lee Turner. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Psychological Science and Counselling. Amina Al-Sheikhi. Ebony Fuller. Arlene Sarah Miller. Myrna Adele Elia Moni. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Psychological Science and Criminology. Kore Ildesh. Taylor Ann Ivy Morrison. Annie Elizabeth Shaw. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Psychological Science Honours. Kate Louise Ballinger, Class 2, Division A. Tristan Carter, Second Class Honours, Division 1. Jacqueline Fulp, First Class Honours with Merit. Cohen McCutcheon, Second Class Honours, Division 1. Daniela Marie Sharp, Second Class Honours, Division 1. Gabriella Jane Tiernan, First Class Honours with Merit. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Graduate Certificate of Psychological Science. Erdem Karabulut. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Graduate Diploma of Psychological Science. Rana Al-Samaray. Anthony DeVette. Nestor Langer. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Professional Psychology. Nicolette Louis Munkel. Kylea Stenner. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Psychology Practice Clinical. Hannah Sally Glassman with Merit. Daniel Gregg with merit. Lee Jurasovich with merit. Mary Lee Liu with merit. Kate Lyle. Dana Massey with merit. Priya McCamont. Sophie Louise Cameron Scott with merit. Professor Ryan, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Psychology, Clinical. Anda Illy. Natasha Krajovsky. Monica Lay. Andrea Lee. Natalie Majdandich. Mayan Feliz Raga. Joseph Riley Ward. Shuang Song. Stephanie Emily Pereira Sousa. Judith Tozilo. Maria Magdalena Van Wyck.
Thank you, Associate Professor Papps. Professor Ryan, if you'd remain standing, we do have one more conferral. We have Arak Nasir, Masters of Social Work. Congratulations to all of our graduates. I now invite Professor Klopper, Dean, ACAP University College, to deliver the charge to graduates. Would all graduates please stand?
Today, you stand before this assembly to be acknowledged as joining the ranks of scholarly peers. In today's ceremony, you have been clothed in the symbols of scholarship: the cap, the gown, the parchment, to indicate to the wider community of scholars and to the public at large that you have reached the completion of your studies with us at ACAP University College. As ACAP graduates, we charge you with the mission to seek out your place in the human services and the applied professions, to pursue a meaningful, sustainable, and successful career. You do us proud to succeed in your studies, and through this public acknowledgement of your achievement, we send you forward today as graduates and ACAP alumni. Honoured guests, colleagues, family, and friends, I present to you the newest ACAP University College graduates. Congratulations, you now may be seated. ACAP recognises student academic achievement through the award of the ACAP Medal. The ACAP Medal recognises the top-ranking student across all the degrees and courses of study where there is a graduating cohort. Our most recent recipient is Mrs. Justine Conferral, who completed the Graduate Diploma of Psychological Science. Justine is unfortunately not able to be here with us today. However, I'm pleased to advise that we did present the medal to Justine as an award winner celebration held earlier this year in March. Please join me in acknowledging and congratulating Justine on this achievement.
Thank you, Professor Klopper. This ceremony would not be complete without a word from the graduates themselves. On behalf of all today's graduates, I invite Ms. Gabriella Jane Tiernan, Duck's Bachelor of Psychological Science Honours, onto the stage to give the address.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honour and a pleasure to be speaking with you all today. Before I begin, I want to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. This is the land where ACAP Sydney stands and where many of the experiences and achievements that we're celebrating today have taken place. As students of counselling, social work, and in my case, psychology, we understand the importance of listening deeply to culture, history, and understanding the perspectives of the communities we work within. As we step into our professional roles, this understanding must continue. I pay my respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to all First Nations people here with us today. I want to start by sharing a lesson from my earliest studying experience. During my HSC year, my dad introduced me to his favourite metaphor about education. Over a peaceful Sunday breakfast, he would share a phrase that would come to annoy me completely. "Gab," he said, "studying is a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so pace yourself." I had no idea what he was talking about. I also didn't care to engage in his unsolicited breakfast hour philosophy, especially while I was mid-porridge. Back then, I was too busy fantasizing about escaping my hometown to listen to my dad. It wasn't until some life lessons, career changes, and difficult decisions which led me to re-enroll as a mature-age student. Studying, or the pursuit of studying, according to my dad, really was a bit like a marathon. At the start, you feel really good and motivated, but then it gets increasingly harder as the months and years go on. You start to feel fatigued, you have to push through difficult conditions, and sometimes you might need to take a break or even opt out completely. In short, a perfect summary of my overall educational experience. So it was actually a good metaphor, Dad. Most of us can easily recall the challenges we faced during our own marathons. In my psychology thesis year, this included financial stress, disrupted sleep patterns, mood dysregulation, strained relationships, irritability, feelings of hopelessness, and emotional dysregulation. If you're someone who lives with, cares for, or is a family member of one of the students here today, that list will probably sound really familiar, as you've probably seen this firsthand. If you're a recent psychology graduate, that list will actually probably just sound concerning, as I've clearly just listed some symptoms from several mental health disorders according to the DSM-5. But realistically, if you've recently graduated from any degree, that list is probably just relatable. While studying really was tough, our hard work wasn't without reward, as we're all here today, one step further in our professional aspirations. It's important for us to celebrate this. It's particularly important to celebrate this with our loved ones, who undoubtedly played a critical role in supporting us, cheering us on from the sideline, and motivating us to keep moving forward. While I appreciate Dad's metaphor, based on what I know now and my own experiences, I think that learning in general actually feels a little bit more like a big climb instead of a marathon. I say this because with every step, every challenge, and every new learning moment, we gain a new vantage point and a broader perspective. My experiences have taught me that perspective is everything. I started this speech by sharing a perspective from when I was a teenager, desperate to escape and determined to ignore my dad's free philosophy lessons. At that time, my perspective of the world was very different. Back then, I struggled to engage with learning, at school, from others, and especially about myself. I was incredibly shy, easily overwhelmed, emotionally reactive, and skilled in some areas, yet unable to focus in others. The psychology students in the room might recognise these as classic indicators of undiagnosed ADHD in young girls. And the rest of our graduates will understand how unaddressed childhood difficulties can ripple into adulthood, often in lasting, painful, and limiting ways. As someone who struggled with the mental distress of severe and undiagnosed neurodiversity, it meant a lot for me to study at a university like ACAP. Here, we were taught that neurodiversity isn't just something to manage. It's also a strength. There is strength in one's divergent perspective, as there is strength in connecting to the perspectives of those around us. By now, you can probably tell that my pursuit in psychology comes from a deeply personal place. After working with an incredible psychologist, I felt empowered to look inside myself beyond the internalized stigma and discover my own strengths and purpose. It feels very full circle that my improved perspective has led me to not only complete a degree in the field which I love, but also to excel at it, and even have the privilege of tutoring undergraduate psychology students myself. My inner, undiagnosed child would never have believed a life like this was possible. For many of us, today is a time to think about our next steps, to ask ourselves questions like, how can I take the knowledge and skills from my degree further? Or how can I work in a role that supports the communities that I resonate with? Or what do I want to achieve, experience, or learn next? Personally, I'm really excited for this next chapter. I want to help others reshape how they see themselves, find the strength in their stories, and feel empowered to engage more fully with the world around them. I'd like to finish by applauding our teachers, staff, and loved ones who supported our journeys. I extend this applause to my fellow colleagues. It's truly a privilege to graduate with a room full of people who have the potential and now the degree, which allows us to understand, support, and positively influence the perspectives of those who need us. Thanks very much. Well done.
Don't run away, Gabrielle. Gabrielle? Gabrielle? Thank you for your contribution to today's ceremony. Please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. Thank you. We're almost at the end of the formal proceedings of the graduation. Thank you to our distinguished guests, our academic and college staff, and to all who have made this graduation ceremony possible. I would like to remind all graduates to return their regalia by 4:30. After you exit the auditorium, we would like to ask graduates and their guests to please join us for some light refreshments and photo opportunities in the foyer. Once again, congratulations to each and every graduate. You are now part of the ACAP alumni community. And to their families, friends and supporters, thank you for making this day a special celebration. I will now ask that everyone please stand for the academic recession.